Sabi ko, Daddy, I have this option. I think I've reached that point when I want to be in harmony with my body. Sabi niya, anong plano mo, anak? Sabi ko, I want to go for sex reassignment surgery. So alam niyo ginawa ng dad ko. Sinundo niya ako. Lumipad siya sa Spain. Tapos, tumawag kami sa kuya ko who was studying in New York. Doktor siya. And then we flew to New York. Saya-saya ko kasi very supportive ang aking father. Lumipad kami, siguro a month after, to New York. Tapos sinalubong ako ng kuya ko who was still undergoing his internship program sa New York. And then he helped me look for a surgeon. So pumunta kami sa isang surgeon, a very prominent surgeon doon sa isa sa mga Jewish hospitals sa New York. And I spoke to him and he was quite impressed. Sabi niya gano'n, wow, it's only but normal and natural to expect you to want to undergo full transition or sex reassignment surgery kasi babaeng-babae ka na. So I asked the surgeon, why don't we go ahead? Sabi niya, wait, because this procedure is irreversible, we have to make sure that you are an authentic trans woman. Meaning, hindi lang ikaw confused, talagang you identify as a woman. And hindi ka na mag-aatras o mag-change ng mind mo kasi that wouldn't be possible. And for that to happen, you have to see a psychotherapist. So he recommended a psychotherapist and we saw the psychotherapist. And normally, yung proseso bago ka bigyan ng authorization ng psychotherapist lasts very long, at least 1 year. Kasi dapat mapatunayan na you're living already as a woman, you're comfortable living as a woman, at very consistent, insistent, and persistent ka dun sa desire mo na mag-undergo ng sex reassignment surgery. But guess what? After 2 sessions only, binigyan ako ng authorization ng psychotherapist to undergo sex reassignment surgery. I was very happy. Sabi ng father ko, tara na, tapusin na natin to. Pero sabi ko, wait, Dad, you know what? Sa lahat ng decision ko, like this very major decision, gusto ko syempre konsultahin no muna kung ano ang masasabi ng aking mga mentors in high school, ang mga Jesuit priests. And I want to see them. So I flew back to Manila at pumunta ako sa Ateneo. At naalala ko the day that I was walking through the corridors of the Ateneo High School. Tapos nakasalubong ko ang aming former guidance counselor na si Brother James Dunn. Nung nakita niya ako, parang hindi niya ako nakikilala niya ako eh. Para merong some sort of recognition. Tapos nilapitan ko siya, nagpakilala pa ako. Tapos sabi niya, ay, ikaw si Jerry. Sabi ko, yes, brother. Geraldine na po ako ngayon. Sabi niya sa akin, you know, somehow I was expecting this day would happen. And I told him, brother, these are my options. I want to transition fully into womanhood and undergo sex reassignment surgery. What have you got to say about this, the moral and ethical issues? So Brother Dan kept quiet for a moment and sabi niya sa akin, the body is just a shell. If you think that by changing the outside, you can become a more loving, more generous, and a happier person, then go ahead. Because God looks at the heart and not what you have in between your legs. It's really the heart that matters. Siyempre ako naman, happy. Together with the support of my father, my mother, and my kuya, who's the doctor, and nag-undergo na po ako ng sex reassignment surgery sa isang Jewish hospital sa New York. I remember the day of my surgery. Siyempre, kinakabahan ako kasi major surgery yun eh. Pero pinaghandaan ko yun eh. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. I did a lot of praying, a lot of exercising, I did a lot of meditating. And I was very, very sure of my decision. So, ayan, the operation took around 6 to 8 hours. A very good surgeon ang nag-handle sa akin. The best ang gusto talaga ng father ko eh. And I remember, pagkagising ko dun sa recovery room, nandun yung father ko. At dala-dala niya isang bouquet of white roses. Tapos na-wheel in ako dun sa aking room, sa private room. Tapos dun naman sa aking private room, nakaset up isang small altar na may mga estampita na mga favorite santos ko. Kasi mahilig talaga ako sa mga pictures of saints, mga images of saints. At talaga namang very supportive ang aking father. But internally, inside, I was really happy. Sabi kong ganyan, finally, I'm free. Finally, my mind, my heart, and my body are all aligned, are all on the same wavelength of womanhood. That resolved, sabi ko sa sarili ko, kailangan kong bumalik sa Spain, the country that saw me blossom into a beautiful woman that I am. Joke lang po yun. But before I went back to Spain, sabi ng aking father, who is a lawyer, and my younger brother, Tony, who is also a lawyer, kailangan mo munang ma-resolve din yung legal name and gender. Remember, when I was applying for jobs before sa Madrid, ayaw akong tanggapin kasi iba yung pangalan ko, iba yung nakikita nila. So sabi ko, tama nga naman ang aking father, ang aking brother. So that underwent a legal process, and the court decided in my favor, and I was able to change my legal gender and legal name. So with that, I was able to return to Madrid, and then I was able to apply for a job finally. Nakakita ko ng trabaho, and nakabili akong bahay, nakabili ng kotse, and I met my partner. Siyempre, may love life din ako. With that boosted confidence I got after my surgery and yung comfort that I felt with myself kasi finally aligned na ang aking isip, ang aking puso sa aking katawan, handang-handa na ako to be loved and to love. So how did I meet my partner? Nagnobena po ako. Kanino? Kay San Jose. Kasi sabi ng mom ko, if you want to know or to meet a good husband or good partner in life na lalaki, you pray to San Jose, St. Joseph, kasi mabuti siyang asawa. And that I did. Kaya nga lang humingi ako ng 3 signs. Sabi ko, kailangan maging mabuting tao, masipag, kailangan tanggap niya ako for who I am, at kailangan naniniwala sa Diyos. So, I met my partner na si Alberto, and na-meet naman lahat ng signs na yon. 2012, nagkasakit ang aking father. He was diagnosed with 4th stage emphysema kasi smoker siya. Kaya kayo mga smokers, tigilan nyo na yan. Umuwi ako sa Pilipinas to take care of my father. Kaya nga lang, hindi siya gumagaling. And little by little, nagde-deteriorate yung health niya. And, well, medyo nalulungkot ako nung panahon na yun. But I had to be strong for him too. And he would often engage me in, intimate conversations. Ganun pala, pag medyo mawawala na isang tao, parang nawawala na yung mga emotional barriers, that separate the two of you. And we would hold these very, very intimate conversations. And in one of these conversations, he would ask me, Geraldine, what is the meaning of your life? Ako naman, sabi ko, wow, ang heavy ng question. Sabi ko, is it not enough that I've reached my goals? I wanted work, nagkaroon ako ng trabaho. I was able to buy a house, may car ako, may partner ako, nakaka-shop ako, nakakapag-travel ako. Isn't that enough, Dad? And this he told me, as long as your life revolves around yourself, your life has no true meaning. Ito yung proverbial man for others na itinuturo ng mga Jesuita sa Ateneo. At the same time, while taking care of my father, umiikot po ako dito sa aming distrito sa Bataan kasi my mom was also on her last term. And while I was going around and meeting people, they would ask me, Ma'am, kayo po ba ang susunod sa yapak ng inyong nanay at ng inyong tatay? Ako naman talagang wala naman sa plano ko ang mag-join ng world of public service. So, parang inuudyok ako ng mga tao, and as I would go around, I would discover yung kanilang sitwasyon. I would listen to their problems, and the good thing about that was that I was able to provide ideas and solutions. Dahil nga nanirahan ako ng matagal sa Spain. And little by little nabubuo sa isip ko, why not? Why not follow in the footsteps of my father and my mother and join the world of public service? Alam nyo, both my father and my mother supported my decision to join the world of public service. Kaya nga lang, bilang mga magulang, may mga reservations sila. Nag-aalala sila, baka gamitin na makakalaban mo ang iyong kasarian as an issue against you. Ako naman, confident na confident kasi talaga naman yearly umuwi ako sa Bataan and everybody knew my life story. Sabi ko, Dad, wala naman ako sinisikreto eh. And I felt confident na that wouldn't be turned into an issue. But lo and behold, nung first day of campaign, talagang umulan ng pagbabatikos at ginamit ng aking mga katunggalinong panahon na yon ang aking kasarian bilang issue laban sa akin. They would judge me and they would say, wag niyo iboto yan si Geraldine kasi hindi nga niya alam kung anong CR ang gagamitin yan, kung lalaki o pambabae. Diyos ko Lord, sa ganda kong to, alangan naman pumasok na po sa CR ng lalaki. They would also say, nako, walang anak yan si Geraldine, she wouldn't know the suffering or the plight of Filipino families, which is wrong. I also belong to a family, kahit wala akong anak. And I also talk to my constituents. At madalas din sinasabi na, nako, magpo-focus lang yan sa mga LGBT issues, which is not true. Mas marami pa nga ako mga bills, no? Mga panukalang bata sa agrikultura, sa edukasyon, kesa dun sa magpapibigay ng proteksyon sa mga members of the LGBT community. And kung ano-anong insulto sinasabi sa akin, sinasabi pa nga minsan, huwag niyo imboto yan kasi malulugi kayo dahil kinapon na manok lang si Geraldine. Diba? Ang babaw, no? But what really hurt me the most was when they started judging my relationship with God. Kasi for me, at I'm sure para sa inyo, ang relasyon niyo sa Diyos, ang relasyon natin sa Diyos ay napakasagrado. I mean, it's so intimate. It's between you and God. It's between me and God. And for them to say, nako, ayaw ng Diyos kay Geraldine dahil ginawa niya karumal-dumal, nagpapalit siya ng kasarian. I mean, who died and made them God's spokesperson? Sinabi ba sa kanila ng Diyos yun? I am at peace with my conscience, with my decisions in my life because it helped me become a better person. And sabi nga ng mga pari sa Ateneo, God looks at the heart. So, yun ang nangyari nung kampanya. How did I deal with it? Nagdasal ako actually. Nagdasal ako and during those moments when I would ask, is this really worth all those insults, all that suffering, no? Kasi mahirap po yung hinuhusgahan in public. It's parang being stoned in public. The answer was, yes, it's worth it. It's worth to serve people because ito talagang nagbibigay ng true meaning sa buhay mo, tulad ng sinabi ng father ko. So after all of those challenges and suffering, ay nanalo naman po inyong lingkod sa May 2016 elections and believe me, that was a glorious victory.
Nung naging Congresswoman siya, I remember, I was really proud of her because nakikita ko yung yung passion niya for equality.
On a personal level and the people who supported me. Kasi talagang pag you overcome the challenges and you win, tapos napatunayan mo na wala naman talagang kinalaman ng kasarian sa kakayahan nating maglingkod, ay napakasarap po na feeling. And here I am, serving the people of the 1st District of Bataan and trying to serve the entire Filipino nation as well. Sa pamamagitan ng iba't ibang panukalang batas na ang tanging inspirasyon ay ang pangarap ng bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Ano po ito? Simple lang, KKK. Kalusugan, kasaganahan, at kinabukasan para sa ating mga anak. I know it's easier said than done. Maraming challenges, di po ba? Pero naniniwala ko with the proper laws and the right programs ay makakamit natin ito. Together, kaya natin ito.